SpongeBob actually took Mrs. Puff on a driving lesson through a graveyard. After accidentally plummeting into a pit, they ended up being buried alive. Mrs. Puff was in a state of shock over SpongeBob's terrible driving skills, but just as she began to complain, he drove them straight out of the ground. Speeding down the road, SpongeBob brought her all the way to the front gates of a prison. But just after she exited the vehicle, an alarm blared from inside the prison walls. A massive inmate had just broken out and leaped directly onto SpongeBob's car. Clueless, SpongeBob mistook the man for his new instructor and floored it, unknowingly aiding his escape. At the same time, the inmate's actual getaway driver arrived. Even though he had picked up the wrong person, he sped off anyway, with a whole squad of police cars in hot pursuit. SpongeBob, still believing this was all part of his driving test, went into full throttle. He blasted through Bikini Bottom, even robbing a restaurant as he drove past without stopping. Speeding onto a one-way street, the inmate couldn't believe SpongeBob's reckless driving. Meanwhile, the slick getaway driver was actually flirting with Mrs. Puff, who was surprisingly impressed by his skills. Back in SpongeBob's car, the inmate had never felt so unlucky in his entire life. Then, SpongeBob spotted Mrs. Puff again and completely stopped paying attention to the road. He drove straight